Got no time? Got a test?
Hello
It's
dear
time
students,
to
how are
cram.
you all? I hope you all are fine. In a previous 3 parts of SSLC, we studied and learned questions 1 to 24 of first model question paper. Now in this video we are going to learn rest question of the model question paper 1. These questions are very important for our board examination. So let us start without wasting the time. Today's video, answer the following questions. Question number 4. Each question contains 3 marks. Let us begin with the next question. Find the coordinates of the center of a circle passing through the points B02 and C0-3. There are 3 points given. One point here by mistakes it is not copy pasted properly. A -3 0. This is the first point. So here these points are on the circle. We can see that here. So if we connect them from the center, then we are getting the equal radius here. So if we consider or equalize first OA equal to OB, because we know that all radii are always equal in given circle. So here we have to use the distance formula. Distance formula, we know that this is the distance formula. So using this distance formula, we will come to this step after keeping the values of the coordinate, and after simplification we will get this equation 6x plus 4y equal to -5. Same way we will equalize another 2 more given radius. So we will come to this equation after comparison 10y equal to -5. From this equation we are getting the value of y equal to -1/2. This value we substitute in given above equation number 1. Then we will have the value of x -1/2. In this way we will get the coordinates of the given center. Next question, question number 26. Prove that the length of tangents drawn to a circle from an external point are equal. So this is the theorem number 10.2. We all know that 10.2 theorem. Most IMP theorem we have to write first given here from the given statement. PQ and PR are the 2 tangents drawn from these are the tangents drawn from the external point P to a, this is the external point P to a circle of center O. We have to prove that the length of PQ and PR are equal. So to prove this, we have to prove this 2 triangle congruent. So for that, first we will take help of 2 radius. They are equal. Then OP equal to OP common, and then this angle is 90 degree. That we know that by theorem 10.1. So by this congruence rule RHS, we can prove triangle OQP congruent triangle ORP. So therefore by CPCT PQ equal to PR. So very precise steps are there, and by that way we can prove this theorem. Next question, this question from the quadratic equation. An express train takes 1 hour less than passenger train to travel a distance of 132 km. The average speed of the express train is 11 km per hour, more than that of the passenger train. Then find the average speed of 2 trains. So first of all we will suppose the speed of the passenger train x km per hour. Then here it is clearly given that express train is running by 11 km/h more speed. So express train speed is x plus 11 km/h. Now we have to use this science formula, time equal to distance by speed. Original formula is speed equal to distance divided by time in science. After modifying this formula, we will come to this formula of time. So using this, first we will calculate the time taken by the passenger train to travel 132 km. Then as per the distance 132 km and the speed x, we are getting this time for the passenger train. Same way we will calculate the time for the express train. So now here it is very clear that a passenger train take a more time than that of a express train, because passenger train going slowly. So here 1 hour less than that of passenger train to travel a distance. It is given कि express train takes 1 hour less than. So this is T2 minus T1 equal to 1. So by solving and simplifying this, we are coming on the equation, quadratic equation x square plus 11x minus 1452. By splitting and making two factors in that way, we are getting the two solution of the equation x equal to 33 and x equal to minus 44. But minus 44 is not applicable here, because it is a speed of the train and it would not be negative. So we have to consider x equal to 33 km/h. So we have supposed x for passenger train. So this is the speed of passenger train, and it is given that express train is running by 11 km/h more speed. So here we have to add 11 in the speed of passenger train, then we are getting the speed of the express train. So in that way we have to solve this sum by writing all the steps properly. Okay, let us move on the next sum. Here this is the internal option is given. You can see here option given here by or. So any one question we have to solve in board examination. So now the next question is the ages of two students A and B are 19 years and 15 years respectively. Here ages are given. So find how many years it will take so that the product of their ages become equal to 480. Means after how many years, if we will make the age of we will make the product of their ages, then it will becoming the 480. So here means how many years we have to suppose x. Okay, let the required number of years be x. So this is the age of student A after x years, and this is the age of student B after x years, and their product is 480. After solving and simplifying it, we are getting the quadratic equation x square plus 34x minus 195. Again by the splitting method, we will have these two factors, and by splitting we are getting the two factors as x plus 39, x minus 5 equal to 0. Again here we are getting one answer negative. So it is not applicable for the age. So our answer is 5. So after 5 years, the product of their ages is 480 years. Okay. So next question now. Question number 28. This is the question of the trigonometry. Here also you will get the internal option. So first we will see this question. Sec A into the bracket 1 minus sin A into the bracket sec A plus tan A equal to, we have to prove in the square root 1 plus cos A into 1 minus cos A, and outside the square root it is multiplied with a cosec A. So here we will take left hand side and right hand side one by one. So first we will simplify left hand side. So sec A into 1 minus sin A into the bracket sec A plus tan A. So let us multiply sec A with this bracket. So sec A multiplied by 1 is sec A. Sec A multiplied by sin A is sec A into sin A. This another bracket as it is. Now in the next step, sec A is as it is here. Now sec A into sin A, you know that sec A is 1 upon cos A and into sin A. So what you are getting sin upon cos. So we will get here tan A. This value is tangent A. So for this term we are keeping tan A, and the another bracket is as it is. Now here you can see the identity A plus B in A minus B, then algebraic identity, you know that A square minus B square. This identity we have to apply. So sec square A minus tan square A, and by the trigonometric identity we know that you know that K1 plus tan square A equal to sec square A. So by transpose method we can get 1 equal to sec square A minus tan square A. So here the answer is 1, result number 1. Now we will take the RHS here. So here you can see that they are again the factors of the algebraic identity. So 1 minus cos square A outside the square root cosec A, 1 minus cos square A again by the identity sin square A, trigonometric identity sin square A plus cos square A equal to 1. So we will get sin square A for 1 minus cos square A. Here 1 square means 1. So square root of sin square A is sin A. Again sin and cosec are multiplicative inverse of each other. So we are getting 1 here. So you can see that this is result number 2, result number 1 and 2 are equal. So we can prove LHS equal to RHS. So this is the sum from the trigonometry lesson. Let us go for the next sum, which is in the internal option. So again here prove that sin theta upon 1 minus cos theta plus tan theta upon 1 minus cos theta equal to cot theta plus sec theta into cosec theta. Here we will start from the LHS and we will reach on RHS. So sin theta upon 1 minus cos theta and plus tan theta upon 1 plus cos theta. After taking the LCM, 1 plus cos theta will multiply with sin theta and 1 minus cos theta will multiply tan theta, and in the denominator their product is 1 square minus cos square theta. Now resolving the means simplifying the now multiply sin theta with 1 plus cos theta and tan theta with 1 minus cos theta. So we will get sin theta plus sin theta cos theta plus tan theta minus tan theta cos theta. Here again you can see that for this term how the simplification is tan theta equal to sin theta upon cos theta and multiply by cos theta. So cos theta cut here. So we will get here sin theta, and rest 3 term is as it is. So here sin theta and minus sin theta will be cut here because they are the opposite number here, plus and minus. So we will get sin theta plus cos theta plus tan theta divided by sin square theta. Now here denominator we have written for 1 minus cos square theta equal to sin square theta by trigonometric identity. Now we will give the individual denominator to both the term of the numerator. So sin theta cos theta upon sin square theta plus tan theta upon sin square theta. Here sin cut. So we will get means in denominator 1 sin theta will be there. So cos theta upon sin theta equal to cot theta. And here again I am writing here tan theta equal to sin theta upon cos theta, and in the denominator sin square theta. So again here sin theta, 1 sin theta cut. So what here it will remain cos theta into sin theta. So we know that 1 upon cos theta equal to sec theta and 1 upon sin theta equal to cos theta. This simplification for the second term, this simplification I wrote for the second term. So you can see that we will reach on the RHS, and in this way we are getting LHS equal to RHS. If you could not understand here, so you give the comment in the chat box. Again I will give the explanation in the next video. Let us move on the next sum. Write the quadratic polynomial whose sum and product of the zeros are 2 and -8 respectively. It is sum and this is a product. So we have to find the zeros of the polynomial by this. So sum of the zeros is 2, alpha plus beta equal to 2, and product -8 means alpha into beta equal to -8. So first we will get the polynomial. This is the formula to get polynomial. X square minus into the bracket alpha plus beta bracket complete multiply by x plus alpha beta. So the value of alpha plus beta 2 we have to keep here, and the value -8 we have to keep here. So this is our given polynomial. So first we have derived the polynomial here. Now we will proceed to find the zeros of the polynomial. Again by the splitting method we have two factors of the polynomial. Let us compare these two factors with 0 one by one, then we will get the two values, and these are the zeros of the polynomial 4 and -2. So in that way we have to solve this sum. Next here also we are getting the internal option. So if alpha and beta are two zeros of the polynomial, and polynomial is given x square plus 3x plus 1, then find the value of 1 upon alpha plus 1 upon beta. So from this polynomial, first of all we will find alpha plus beta, and this is the formula minus b upon a. Here you know that a equal to 1, coefficient of x square, b equal to 3 and c equal to 1, the value of ABC. Keeping this value we will get the alpha plus beta here. Same way product of zeros alpha into beta equal to c upon a equal to 1. Now let us begin with the given expression 1 upon alpha plus 1 upon beta. Let us take the LCM. Then after the LCM we are getting numerator as alpha plus beta and denominator as alpha into beta. So now we have both values here, alpha plus beta equal to -3 that we are keeping here, and alpha into beta equal to 1 that we are keeping here. So after simplifying we will have the value -3. This is the second result. This also we have to find alpha square plus beta, alpha square beta plus beta square alpha. So we will take the alpha beta common, then we will have in the bracket alpha plus beta. Both value we have already, we will keep here one by one, then again we are getting -3 here. So in that way we have to solve this sum. Now question number 30, ABC is a right triangle. Here angle BAC equal to 90 here and AD perpendicular to BC. Then prove that, show that AB square equal to BC into BD. So to prove, what we will do, we will prove BDA and BAC similar triangle. BDA means this triangle and BAC means entire triangle, main triangle BAC. So here you can see that in both the triangle, angle B is a common angle. Look, so we will write B is a common, and in both one angle is right angle, each means a 90-degree angle. So we will write angle D, angle A equal to 90 degree, angle D is 90 in this triangle, angle A is 90 in this triangle. So by AA criteria, both triangle are similar. So we can take the ratio BD by BA and BA by BC. So after cross multiplication, you can see that AB and BA are same. So AB square equal to BC into BD. So in that way, easily we can prove this question. Next, the minute hand of a wall clock is 18 centimeter long. Find the area swept by the minute hand in 35 minutes. Find the length of the arc formed by the sweep of the minute hand. Now, first of all, in 35 minutes, which sector angle formed, that we have to find here. Again, I am explaining this concept. We have to find the angle of minute hand swept by 35 minutes. So in 1 minute, how much angle minute hand complete? So this will be calculated by this ratio. Okay. If we divide 360 by 60 minutes, then we will get the angle in a 1 minute. So this angle in a 1 minute we will multiply with 35 minutes. Then this is the angle of 35 minutes. Area swept by minute hand by given angle. So keeping all the value, we are getting the area 594 centimeter square. This is the formula of sector, and this is the formula to find the length of the arc. This both the formula you have to prepare very well for the board exam. So keep all the values here, theta and radius, then you will get the value 66 centimeter. Here it is 18 centimeter given. The minute hand of a wall clock is 18 centimeter long. This we have to consider as a radius here in our sum. Here it is given 18 centimeter long. So in that way we have to find both the answer. Let us go for the next question. This is from the probability. A box contains card numbered from 6 to 70. If one card is drawn at random from the box, then find the probability. Then the card will have a perfect square number, a number divisible by 5, an odd number less than 30. So if we calculate the total number of outcomes, then a number from 6 to 70, then we have to write all the number from 6 to 70 here, and if we calculate, the number of sample space is 65. Total number of outcomes 65. Now first is a what? Perfect square number. So from 6 to 70, these are the perfect square number: 9, 16, 25, 36, 49 and 64. So the total number is 6. So now our required probability is favorable outcomes divided by total number of outcomes. This is favorable outcomes and this is total number of outcomes. So this is the first answer. Second is number divisible by 5. So out of them, these numbers are divisible by 5. We know that having last at 0 and having last at as a 5, we can divide by 5. So these are total number 30. So here the required probability is 13 by 65. If we simplify reduced, we will get the reduced form, then 1 upon 5. So 1 upon 5 is the final answer here. Third one is a odd number less than 30. So from 6 to 70, we have to count odd number only from 7 to less than 30. So less than 30, these are the odd number here, and total are 12. So required probability is 12 by 65. Next question is a question of the statistics. Here also you will get the internal option. So find the mean of the following frequency distribution table. So here they have not given any method, so we can use simple method, direct method here. So here have to write the table is very important. There are marks in the there is a provision of marks for the table as well. So we have to write the table properly here. So f is given here, frequency, and x1 is what here? K class mark here. That we have to count. Class mark, how we will calculate K average of lower limit and upper limit. 0 plus 10 by 2, then 5. Same way 10 plus 20 by 2, then 15. In that way you have to calculate all. Then multiplication of 4 and 5 is 20. Same way you have to multiply all. And then sigma means total. So if you total them, then 1380. Same way you have to total of frequency, sigma fi, it is 50. So this is the mean formula, x bar equal to sigma fi xi divided by sigma fi. After keeping value and dividing, we will get 27.6. This is the mean of given data. Next question is as an internal option. Here we have to find the mode. So we know that this is the formula of the mode that we have to prepare properly. Mode equal to L plus into the bracket f1 minus f0 divided by 2 f1 minus f0 minus f2 bracket complete multiply by h. So first of all we have to consider the model class. How we will consider the model class? So by the highest frequency. Highest frequency is 15. So its class is considered as a model class here. So and its lower limit is a L for lower limit, so 25. So L equal to 25 from this. And F0 is what? Frequency of preceding class intervals. So F0 equal to 9. Same way F1 equal to what? Frequency of the same class, means a model class. And F2 is a what? Frequency of the next class of the model class. And H is what? Class size is 5. Class size we have to calculate by their subtraction. You can see that everywhere the class size is 5. So here the class size is 5. That value we will keep, means we will keep all the value here properly, then we will get a mode equal to 27.5. Next question 34. Solve the given pair of linear equations by graphical method. So two linear equations, pair of linear equations given. So we can take suitable values for that. Look here. For the first equation, if we take x equal to 0, means if you keep x equal to 0 here, then 2y equal to 6, then y equal to 3. If you take x equal to 6, then here 6, if you will bring here, then 6 minus 6 is 0, then y equal to 0. You can take any value here, but you have to take a value that way value will come only the integer. If the value will come in the fraction, then it will create a problem for you to plot the graph. So that is why you have to take the value properly. It will come in the form of integer only. So here 2 points we have considered for first equation 0, 3 and 0, 6, 0. For this equation, you can see that equations are very simple here. Again here for x we will take 0. If you will keep 0 here, then y equal to 5. Now if you keep 5 here, then 5 minus 5, then y equal to 0. If you plot the these points one by one. First we have to plot 2 points of first equation and draw the line. This is the first equation and this is the second equation. You have to write nicely, means carefully, the equation on the line. Look, equation also here written on the line, and scale also taken 1 centimeter equal to 1 unit on both the axes. Both the line intersecting here, so this coordinates we have to find. This intercept is 1 and this x-intercept is 4. So solution is 4, 1 for both the linear equation. So here also you have to write the answer in that way. Next question, question number 35. This is the prove that type of sum. It is from the triangle lesson. Prove that if in two triangles sides of one triangle are proportional to, means that is in the same ratio of the sides of the other triangle, then their corresponding angles are equal and hence two triangles are similar. So here two triangles given ABC and DEF, we have to prove them similar. So what is given here? Their sides are in proportional. They are in proportion. AB upon DE equal to AC upon DF equal to BC upon EF. So their side is in proportion. What we have to prove? Their angles are equal. All angles are equal, and both the triangles are then congruent. Here it is shown congruent, but actually we have to prove that triangles are similar. So if we prove the congruent, then they are automatically similar. So for that, what we will do? We will make some construction. We will measure AB, because in similarity, you know that triangles are not equal. In congruency, both the triangles always equal. They coincide each other, but in similarity, it is not necessary. So what is the measure AB? By constructions, you will make a DP here. Means by constructions, we are considering as AB equal to DP. Same way, AC equal to DQ we are taking, means P and Q point we are considering in that way. AB equal to DP and AC equal to DQ. So this is the given. From this, in place of AB we are keeping DP, and in place of AC we are keeping DQ, because it is given. So after getting this ratio, we will make their inverse ratio, means we will invert it. Then we will make this is by mistake here comma, this is equal to sign. So we have to subtract -1 both sides. So after that, the LCM if we will take, then we will get this step. So now DE minus DP, if you see in the figure, DE minus DP, DE is what? DE minus DP equal to PE. We are getting from the figure. Same way, DF minus DQ is QE. Again we have to inverse the ratio, then we are reaching on the ratio DP by PE equal to DQ by DF. So now this ratio is proving that by Thales theorem, if you see this ratio, DP by PE means this part and PE means this part. Same way DQ by QF. So this is the Thales theorem. So if the ratio we are getting in that way, so by Thales theorem lines are parallel, and if the lines are parallel, then P and E are corresponding angle. Same way Q and F are the corresponding angle. So we can prove after that triangle DPQ and DEF. DPQ means this triangle, this, and DEF means entire triangles are similar by a similarity criteria. So we can write the ratio for both the triangles. So this is the ratio for that, but this is our supposition in the beginning by construction. So now again we can see that dp by de here, dq by df here, and pq by ef by this similarity criteria, this we found, and this is our result from given. So from this now you can see that BC equal to PQ, because all the other parts are equal. So we can prove BC equal to PQ. So now for ABC and DPQ, means now ABC means this triangle, and DPQ if we prove, then by SSS they are congruent. So if they congruent, then their all angles are equal, A equal to D, B equal to P, and C equal to Q. Because P and E equal here, that we have proved here, P equal to E by this criteria. So we can prove ABC similar DEF, triangle ABC similar triangle DEF. This is the long proof. So that is why you have to more practice of this theorem. Let us go for the next theorem. Same way you have to prove this theorem. So go through it, try to prove it. If you could not understand, then comment. Again in another video I will explain this theorem. Okay. Next question is from the arithmetic progression. The sum of first n terms of an arithmetic progression is Sn equal to 3n square plus 2n. Find the nth term of the progression. If this progression consists of 59 terms, then find the sum of last n terms of the progression. So let us again understand the questions to solve. This is the sum given in n terms. So we will start with this equation. This is the formula of n terms here. So here one by one we will keep 1, 2, 3. Then we will get the first term, second term, and third term. Look, first we will keep n equal to 1. Then we will get S1. S1 means sum of one term, means S1 becoming A here, because one term sum how can we do? So A1 equal to S1 equal to 5. Now if we take n equal to 2, then we are getting S2. Now it is 16. Now here we have to little understand, because S2 is a sum of two terms. S2 is a sum of two terms. So here A2 we have to calculate by S2 minus S1. From the sum of two terms we have to subtract first term, then 16 minus 5, then 11. So A2 in that way, and same way A3, S3 minus S2. So S3 is what here? 33. So 33 minus 16, then we will get 17. So these are our A1, A2 and A3, first, second and third term. So it will give us AP here. So by this AP, first we will find the nth term, because also in the question the formula of nth term we have to find. So if we will keep first term and value of D here, then we will get the formula of nth term here. An equal to 6n minus 1. This is one of the answers here. Now after that we have to find the sum of last 10 terms. Look, last 10 terms of the progression. So total sum are 59. It is given here. If this progression consists of 59 terms only. So in that way we have to write the steps. Sum of last 10 terms equal to sum of 59 terms minus sum of 49 terms. This is a very clear. From sum of 59 terms, if we subtract the sum of 49 terms, then we will get a sum of last 10 terms. So S59 minus S49. So for both we have to keep the formula. This is the Sn formula. Nothing different here. Sn equal to, we know that Sn equal to n by 2 into the bracket 2a plus n minus 1d. This is the summation formula. In this formula we kept the respective values here. Then we will have this step. Then after simplifying, we are one by one closer to our answer, and last we are getting the answers 3260. This is the sum of last 10 terms. Next questions from the trigonometry. The lighthouse AB. This is the lighthouse AB. Its height is given 10 root 3 meter. Stands vertically on a seashore. A tower CE, this is the tower, CE is the tower, and ship F are standing 30 meter and 10 meter away from the foot of the lighthouse respectively. Means AB is the lighthouse, and it is given here that tower and ship are standing 30 meter and 10 meter away from the foot of the lighthouse respectively. So from the lighthouse, ship is 10 meter away and tower is 30 meter away. Now the angle of elevation of the top of the tower from the top of the lighthouse is 30. This is from the both top. Find the height of the tower and distance between the top of the lighthouse to the top of the tower AE. Means this also we have to find AE. Also find the angle of depression formed from the top of the lighthouse to the ship. Means this angle also we have to find. This is the angle of depression. Okay. So let us go for it. So again the figure here, all the things we have to note down properly. Height of the lighthouse, distance there given, and we have to find the height of tower as well as the distance between both top and the angle of depression. First we will take triangle ADE. This is a triangle ADE. So in tan theta we know that opposite upon adjacent. So we will reach on DE. DE means this value, DE. So DE equal to 10 root 3 meter. Now height of the tower is, it is very clear, CE equal to DE plus CD from the figure. This also 10 root 3 because it is a rectangle. So AB equal to CD. So this value we will keep here, then we will find the height of the tower. Now we will take again triangle ADE, again this triangle, and we will take the cos 30 here. Cos 30 we know that adjacent upon hypotenuse, because we have to find the value of AE here. So from this we will get the value of AE as 20 root 3 meter. So as per requirement we have used the tan and cos for same triangle ADE. Now distance between the top of the tower we found AE equal to 20 root 3. Now the angle of depression theta. So this angle is we know that this is the angle of depression here, and this is the alternate angle, we know that. So ultimately we have to find this angle theta here. So now you can see that this angle is 90 degree here. So to find this tangent theta we will take AB upon BF. So AB 10 root 3 and 10. So tan theta equal to root 3 and root 3 equal to tan 60. We know that, and in that way angle of depression we are getting theta equal to 60. So alternate angle concept also we can use here by angle sum property of the triangle, but here we have used ratios of the triangle tangent theta to get the value of angle of depression here. Okay, let us go for the next sum. It is also from the trigonometry and in the internal option. Okay, a tower, this is the tower, and it is a pole. there stands vertically on the same level ground, it is observed that the angles of depression of the top and foot of the pole from the top of the tower of height 60 meter is 30 and 60. Means if we see the top, then angle is 60 degree, and if we see the its foot, then angle is 30 degree as per the depression. Then find the height of the pole. We have to find the CD here. So first we will write down all the values here. Then as per the given sum BD equal to EC, we suppose here X, because by the rectangle you can see that okay, BD equal to EC equal to X. Then AE equal to what? Okay, 60 minus H. This H we subtract, because this is also H by the rectangle. So AE equal to 60 minus H meter. ACE 30 and ADB 60. Now it is by alternate angle. In a previous sum I told you alternate angles concept, we are taking parallel line and transversal Z and invert Z. So look, this angle is 60 degree by alternate angle, and this angle is 30 degree by alternate angle. So keeping one by one in the respective triangle, triangle AEC, look here, it is 10, 30 we will take, then we will get the value of X here, in that way √3 into bracket 60 minus H. Again we will take the triangle ABD, then we will get the value of X, again in that way 60 upon √3. In both the equation we have value of X. So let us compare equation 1 and 2, because on LHS X is there equal. So after comparing and simplifying, we are reaching closer to our answer, and that way we are getting H equal to 40 meter here. So H equal to 40 meter is the height of the pole. So in that way, by taking the respective tangent for both the triangle and by equalizing the value of X, we can get the height of the pole. Okay, let us go for the next sum. So here in the flow of the sum, somewhere we missed out, we started the question of 4 marks, and then the last questions we are reaching now. It is only one question of 5 marks. Here also the internal option, a hollow solid is made by placing a cylinder on an inverted cone as shown in the figure. In that way, 2 objects are there, cylinder and cone, and one solid object is made, and water is in this way filled in the vessel. So the radius of the cylinder and cone are same, 7 centimeter. The heights of cylinder is 12 centimeter, and the height of the cone is 9 centimeter. It is given respectively. The solid is filled with the water up to the height of 2/3 of the height of the cylinder. It is very clearly visible here. Find the amount of the water in the solid, means how much water is there, that we have to calculate, and then calculate the amount of water required to fill the solid completely, means in this vacant place how much water we can fill. So first of all, volume of water inside the solid. So it is very clear cone is fully filled, so volume of cone, and cylinder is filled 2/3 of the capacity of the cylinder. So this is the formula of cone, 1/3 pi r square h, and the cylinder formula we know that only pi r square h, but here it is filled by 2/3 capacity. So we have to write 2/3 pi r square h for it. Both height are different here, so that we have to keep in our notice, both h are different here. Now keeping all the values here appropriately, radius is equal for both. So after keeping values and simplifying, we are closer and closer to our answer, and we will get a 1694 centimeter cube. This is the volume of the water in the given solid. Now this is a empty space in the solid vessel. So this is a 1/3, because 2/3 capacity already we calculated for the cylinder. So we know that 2/3 plus 1/3 equal to 1. So here amount of water required to fill it completely is 1/3 of volume of the cylinder. So again we have to calculate 1/3 pi r square h, means pi r square h is the volume of the cylinder, and it's 1/3. So again we will keep the value, and we are closer to our answer, and we will get our answer 616 centimeter cube. So this is the second answer. Here you can see that as per the board perspective, so how the marking scheme marks are there. So that is why you have to maintain and mention all the steps properly for your full marks in the board examination. Let us go for the last question of this question paper. This is internal option for the last question from this lesson. Again, in the vessel is in the inverted cone here. Its height is 8 centimeter, its radius is 5 centimeter. It is filled with water up to the brim, and up to the brim means up to fully filled, and 100 lead shots of same size are dropped in it. And if we drop 100 lead shots on it, then 1/4 of the water flows from the vessel, flows out. So find the radius and volume of each lead shot. So two things we have to find: radius of this lead shot and volume of this lead shot. So volume of water displaced equal to volume of 100 lead shots, because we are dropping down 100 lead shots in the vessel. So it flows out 1/4 volume of the cone, means it make 1/4 of the water flows out. So 100 multiplied by volume of lead shot equal to 1/4 of the volume of the cone. This is very clear. So now here 100, and this is the volume formula for lead shot, and here the volume formula for the cone. Lead shot is in the form of the sphere, so this is the sphere formula, and this is the cone formula. So after keeping, and radius are different for both, so this we have to keep in our mind properly. So after keeping all the things properly, we are getting RS cube. RS cube means sphere 1/8, and after taking the cube root, we are getting RS. RS means radius of the sphere, means lead shot equal to half, equal to 0.5 centimeter. So required radius of lead shot is 0.5 centimeter. Now let us calculate volume of each lead shot. So again its formula 4/3 pi r cube. So we will keep the value, simplify, we will, this is a non-terminating recurring answer. After the rounding off, we are getting 0.523 centimeter cube, the volume of the lead shot. So this is the last question of this model question paper 1. So here we have completed model question paper 1. I hope you will learn and understand and prepare all the questions from these 4 parts of this model question paper. So in the next video, solve the model question paper 2. Till then, prepare your model question paper 1. If any doubt, then post your question in comment section below. Thank you.